Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Lots of enthusiasm around that presentation of the Star-Spangled Banner. And we've got plenty more coming up. Stay tuned.
Power Venom.
Oh, they pick off the pass. Oh, the hammer's at home. Taking it the length of the court. Oh, throw it down with some spice.
Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. And we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin. The Mavericks had far and away the league's most efficient offense last season. Their star, Luka Doncic, is rightfully credited for most of that, but their role players were also shooting the ball well. Now, the 2004 Mavs, with Dirk Nowitzki and Steve Nash, were arguably the greatest offense ever, but this group could give them a run for their money. Kevin?
It might indeed, David. Well said. Thank you for that report. Well, this seems to be a game that could be very tactical, Greg. Both teams relying on execution in the half court.
And, Kevin, you're going to see a lot of ball movement and body movement, and you can't just stand around and watch one guy go to work. I think that puts so much pressure on the defense with how the game is played.
And an emphasis on coaching, too.
Yes.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Down on the block, you have Sabonis and Turner. Malcolm Brogdon out there with Karis LeVert. And it's Warren in at the 3 slot. And for Dallas. And the post players for him, Kleba and Porzingis. The wing pair, Hardaway and Finney-Smith. And it's Doncic in at the point. Now, here's Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the pass to Finney-Smith. No good with the triple.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Turner passes to LeVert. And here's Brogdon from the arc. Nailed from three-point land. Brogdon's got the first basket of the game for the Pacers. Here's Doncic. Porzingis kicks to Kleba. From deep. Hardaway, no good. And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. It's a 3-point game. We've played just over a minute here in the first. And the shot by Warren, no good. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep here.
And T.J. Warren has always been able to score. Gives you production whether he's playing the 3 or the 4.
Greg, the numbers have never been a concern for T.J. Warren. He's always been a solid scorer. He's increased his efficiency. He's leaned a little bit more heavily on the three-point opportunity, which is so important. For him, to me, it's about staying healthy.
Now, here's Warren. And it's Warren with the jam.
Well, strong desire to get on the interior. T.J. Warren attacking with ferocity.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Hardaway with it. To the middle. Trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him. And that one drops.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring. And Tim Hardaway says, you know what? My teammate's open. I'm going to get him the ball.
Now, here's LeVert. Pass to Brogdon. Drives to the hoop. Lays it up and banks it in. Brogdon's got 5 points so far.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Here's Finney Smith. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Indiana leading. Now here's LeVert. Brogdon outside. Out to Turner from outside the arc. It's hauled in by Porzingis. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Pass to Finney Smith. Porzingis with a screen on Sabonis. Finney Smith, and it's sent back by Turner.
How about Turner's ability to anticipate when the shooter's going to release? Couldn't be better at timing his rejections.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Josh Richardson's checked in for Dallas. Jalen Brunson comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Shot clock at 5. Richardson finds Brunson. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Brogdon the pass to Turner. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Richardson. Pass to Doncic. Shoots from the corner, buries the jump shot. And it's a tie ball game.
Boy, the quick trigger of Luka Doncic makes him especially dangerous at catch and shoot. Good luck, defender.
LeVert the pass to Brogdon. Sabonis sets the pick for Brogdon. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right, and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Now, here's Warren. It's rebounded by Brunson. The Mavericks have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. He gets it in there.
Yeah, because Luka Doncic is such a threat to score it, it opens up the passing game, and boy, it is on display right now.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Some changes here for the Mavericks. Dwight Powell's checked in for Porzingis, and it's Nicolo Melli in for Maxi Kleber. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. McDermott's checked in for Sabonis. Justin Holiday comes in for Warren. Aaron Holiday is checked in for Caris LeVert, and it's T.J. McConnell in for Malcolm Brogdon. Now here's McDermott. McConnell's scanning the floor. Turner dishes to McDermott. Just 5 on the clock. Mavericks with the rebound. Now Brunson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
The Pacers making a switch here. Brissett's checked in. And here's McConnell. To the paint. Nice D from Doncic.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
Brunson, good.
Well, this guy plays with such confidence and ability to score in a variety of ways. Nice.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's McConnell. Kicks it to McDermott. With some arc. And it's Melly with the rebound.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Mavericks ahead, leading by just 2. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Pacers. Trailing by 2 on the court right now for the Pacers. We've got T.J. McConnell, and it's McDermott in at the 4. Now here's Brunson. He's guarded closely. Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid.
No
and now
kidding.
He's an all-star
kidding.
last year. And, you know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Porzingis comes in for Dwight Powell. And it's Maxi Kleber in for Nicolo Melli. Then for the Pacers, Sabonis, he's checked in for Justin Holiday. Lamb comes in for Aaron Holiday. And Brogdon subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Pacers trail by 4. It's Brogdon on the wing. Brunson covering. The shot by Brogdon, no good.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
And Doris, as if it were destiny, Kleber grew up in the same hometown as Mavs legend Dirk Nowitzki.
And this is a fun and extraordinary story to tell because in 2017, Kleber texted with Nowitzki before signing with Dallas. But though they come from the same town, they didn't know each other until they became teammates. That's extraordinary.
Now, here's Brogdon. 7 points in the game. Buries the long-range jumper. Brogdon's got 10.
Well, what we know about Malcolm Brogdon is he is Mr. Efficiency. It doesn't matter if it's from distance.
Now the pass to Finney-Smith. Screen by Porzingis. Finney-Smith kicks to Porzingis. And the call will be against Sabonis. That is his first foul of the game. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. And that's a foul called on T.J. Warren. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Brunson with it. Pass to Kleba. Dallas moving it around. Hardaway, no good. Indiana trailing here. Outside Warren. Knocked away. Finney Smith passes to Brunson. Outside Hardaway. Just 5 to shoot. There's the triple. Porzingis trying to get free. For Indiana, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Brogdon looking it over. And he drives in. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. For Dallas, they've gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Brunson against Brogdon. Now here's Hardaway. No points in the game yet for him. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Amazing when you're 7'3" with great instincts. You create an opportunity to get the putback. Nice work, Kristaps Porzingis.
Now here's Brogdon. 10 points for him. Back to Turner for the 3. No good that time. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Now Hardaway passes it to Finney Smith. Out to Porzingis. Pass to Hardaway. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Warren. Pacers trail by 3. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Turner. And another shot. And it's good on the way in. Turner's got his first basket of the night.
Well, there's a level of commitment that Miles Turner is showing on the glass right now. Goes hard to get rebounds and get an opportunity for the putback.
Some changes here for the Mavericks. Nelly is checked in for Maxi Kleba. Richardson comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Indiana also making some changes. Justin Holiday's checked in for Sabonis. Aaron Holiday comes in for Karis LeVert. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Malcolm Brogdon. Now here's Richardson. Here's the pass to Finney Smith. Back to Richardson. Over in the corner, Doncic. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And Doncic was part of a draft day trade that so far seems to have worked out pretty well for both teams.
That's exactly right. Doncic, Greg, was selected by Atlanta with the 3rd pick. He was then quickly shipped to Dallas for the 5th overall pick, which turned into Trae Young, plus a future pick. Neither of these young men wasted any time putting their stamp on the NBA. I do think their futures will always be discussed in connection with the other.
ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Greg, you and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know
but,
it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams and players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in a team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. Trailing by 2. Stein dishes to Doncic. Over McConnell. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Pacers have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. That's 3 of 9. Pass to Warren. Lets it fly from 18. That shot off. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Here's Finney-Smith, guarded by Holiday. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Stein grabs the board. The Mavericks shooting around 29% from the floor. Tough night for them all around on the offensive end. Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5. Passes it to Turner. And here's Warren for 3. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Pacers lead by 2. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. For the Pacers, the first quarter was pretty even. Some good moments from both teams, but as the first period wrapped up, they trailed by 2. Looking at the second quarter scoring, they had a slight edge. They really worked hard late in the half. Kenny, your thoughts about the Pacers and how they're playing?
The hostile environment in this building has not been an issue. They've come in here, they focus like they would be at home. And it says something about the character of a team. You need to block out the crowd and just play your game.
And Shaq, what did you see from Dallas?
Ernie, they're taking way too many threes. The offense has no rhythm. They need to go back to the drawing board. Maybe try to get a little bit more transition, more off the pick and roll. Anything other than shooting that 3. It's not going.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Malcolm Brogdon really making a difference here.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end, and boy, this young guy has done just that.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Indiana leading. The wing pair, Hardaway and Finney-Smith. And the post players for him, Kleba and Porzingis. And it's Doncic in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Warren. The 3. It's rebounded by Dallas.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
Doncic kicks to Kleba. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one.
You know, we talk all the time about how important it is to have bigs who can stretch the floor. An example there.
Now, here's Brogdon. 10 points for him. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. Dallas shooting a low 30% mark from the field.
And one thing I like about Brogdon is his size. A huge 6'10" wingspan for a guard gives him an advantage in matchup, lets him finish over smaller defenders as well.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. The Mavericks have their young star tandem in Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis. KP said, "We can be a pretty deadly duo. It's only going to be a matter of time. Once we get that two-man game going, it's going to be hard to stop. Guys, it's already hard to stop." Back to you.
Team on the rise, David. Thank you so much. And great with Brogdon and his size. It allows flexibility on defense as well.
Yeah, I mean, it makes switching on the pick and roll easier with him at the top. There isn't a lot of flash to how Brogdon plays on the floor, but you can't deny how impactful he is in all facets.
Indiana's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And there's the drive. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
How about that authority from Mr. Karis LeVert? Go ahead, sir.
And here is Doncic. Pass to Finney-Smith. It's not going to go for him. Nice D from Warren.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Turner finds Brogdon. The Mavericks pull it in. Hardaway up top. LeVert defending. Back to Hardaway. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Warren. Warren's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's LeVert. And there's the pass to Brogdon. Turner with a screen on Doncic. And Brogdon, here we go. And it's in there.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Brunson, he's checked in for Dallas. Indiana also making some changes. Brissett's checked in, and it's Doug McDermott in for Warren. And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done different, do you have anything on your mind?
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That was a special place, a special time. Unfortunately, that didn't transpire, but that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning a championship.
I can understand both of them.
Yes.
Here's Brogdon after the Mavericks pick up 3. Sabonis, the pass to Lamb. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Lamb's got his first bucket in this one.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Doncic passes to Brunson.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
here's McDermott, guarded by Doncic. Porzingis against Brogdon. That one wide left. Mavericks trail by 4. Outside Hardaway.
And when you watch Hardaway shoot, one thing that stands out, he has a very quick release.
And Greg, that's what makes the jumper very tough to contest, especially when he's dialing it up from range. You have to stay connected to this guy defensively. It's not easy to do with the other weapons on this team.
That free throw good from Hardaway.
I'll tell you, Tim Hardaway Jr. has shown signs of being a lights-out scorer, and he's got the game to do just that. He looks better and better every year, guys.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Powell, he's jacked in for Porzingis. Nicolo Melli comes in for Maxi Kleber, and it's Richardson in for Doncic. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Pacers leading by 3. Down low, here's McDermott. Good, and McConnell gets the assist. McDermott's got his first bucket of the night.
Well, McDermott is working on that interior game because he has size and touch.
1:02 left to play in the third. Pass to Melli, shoots the 3, bangs home the trifecta.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Passes to Holiday. 40 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's McDermott. No good on the shot.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Outside Hardaway for the lead. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Outside Holiday. Inside. McDermott with it. No good on that one. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Pacers out in front. They lead by 2. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And so in the game for the Pacers. Up at the forward spots, you'll have Warren and Sabonis. LeVert out there with Brogdon. And it's Turner in at the 5, roaming the paint. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Doncic outside to tie it up. And he sinks the layup. Doncic has got it all tied up now for the man.
Boy, what body control from the Slovenian forward. Doncic comfortable taking on all challengers.
Brogdon against Doncic. And that one's good, Brogdon.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Now, here's Richardson. Doncic outside. driving the lane. Good D by Brogdon. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played, and the shot goes in. Now it's a 4-point Pacer lead.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Now Richardson. Doncic outside. Launches it. They get it again. Kicks it out to Richardson. 6 to shoot. Second chance shot. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And here is Brogdon. Over in the corner, Turner. From outside, off the mark.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Here's Finney-Smith going inside, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
And so it's Indiana with it. The Mavericks making the shot. LeVert with it. Stolen. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Finney-Smith. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Richardson. The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Pass to Brogdon. Driving inside. No one near Turner as he lets it go. Indiana again missing.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it. Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Now, here's Brogdon. Warren, that's for 2.
When T.J. Warren is being aggressive, good things tend to happen. Puts the defense in a tough spot there.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Indiana.
They've been penetrating with a certain amount of ease, guys, just as much in this half as the first.
Now, the other thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint. Plenty of their points coming from close range.
And he knocks down the first one.
It seems to me, guys, that T.J. Warren every year adds one more dimension to his game. We know this. This guy can play on the offensive end.
Both free throws good from Warren. Mavericks trail by 4. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Doncic outside. Shoots over Brogdon. Doncic, no good. And it's Warren with the ball for Indiana. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Brogdon the pass to Sabonis. Up top, Brogdon. Headed by Porzingis. And that one's good, Brogdon. Brogdon's got 4 points now in the quarter.
This guy is such a good all-around player. Karis LeVert sharpening his court awareness and finding his open teammates.
Doncic against Brogdon. And there's the feed to Turner. Now LeVert drills the three-pointer. LeVert's got the lead up to 9 now for the Pacers.
Well, Karis LeVert has worked diligently to make his three-point shot legitimate. Knocks that one down.
now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Malcolm Brogdon.
And the shooting percentage, how about all the way in the 60s, shows how deadly he could be when he's feeling it. And as locked in as he was, they were trying to feed him as much as possible. But he never got out of control. I mean, he kept his head and just stayed patient.
There must be something about playing in a hostile environment that drives him. He is really fed off that. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. Told him this is gut check time. This is when it gets real and when it gets fun. We're here to play in these big moments. Let's make this one count. Kevin, by my count, that's 5 cliches.
Now, Doncic, after Malcolm Brogdon's three-pointer that didn't go. It's over Brogdon, and he overshot that one, missing.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
The kick out to Warren. Brogdon the pass to Turner. 4 on the shot clock. Tries again. Porzingis with the block.
You know, when you drive the lane, you have to know where Porzingis is, because with his reach, he can sneak up and send that shot away anytime.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Here are the Mavericks now. 9-point game. Burke, the pass to Cauley-Stein. That one falls, coming off Burke's feet.
Nice work inside by Cauley-Stein. Great tools as a finisher.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Lamb against Brunson. And Lamb kicks to McDermott. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Out to the right wing. Here's Burke. Trifecta!
And we all know that Redick can shoot it. And I mean shoot it well. But there, nice dime to set up a teammate.
And here's LeVert. So a close game sees Indiana take this one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Owen, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.